What's up? What's up? It's time for the Tipsy Cryptid. We are the Paranormal Punchers. I'm Mark.
I'm Alicia.
I'm Nash eating little meat bits.
Yeah.
That is the... Yeah. But no Dave. He's still on a business trip.
Yep.
He'll be back soon. I promise you. Anyway, grab a seat. Get up to the bar with us.
We're ahead of you.
Nash and I are both enjoying an IPA. Lish got herself a glass of Chardonnay.
Yep.
So pour your favorite drink, and we're going to kick it here at the Tipsy Cryptid.
Because I have a little hint of slur already.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I'm ready
You
to
got a
rock
little
it.
hint of?
Little hint of slur. Slur.
Well, then I'll get us rolling. First, a couple things I want to get out of the way. Hey, if you don't know, I also make short films. And one of those, Nash was in.
Yeah.
It's called The World's Strongest Bro.
I was definitely the most handsome guy there.
Well, there was only a couple of you. It's a short documentary about something that I've been doing with my friends for the past 5 years. And it just got accepted into the Media Film Festival, which is, that's Philly. Philly represent. Let's go.
It's very good. It's very, very good.
It's a fun little short doc about dudes that like to drink beer and lift weights, but it's all about the camaraderie. So,
I did that, but I was chewing.
Congratulations. I didn't tell you this, but maybe you actually already have an IMDb credit because I put it in.
I have an IMDb?
You do now because the World's Strongest Bro now is a film festival film. You have an IMDb credit for that, but you also have one for the podcast.
I'm going to look it up.
Because IMDb...
You should.
Started accepting podcasts as
Ooh.
content for their site.
Did you put me
so
up?
So you have 2 IMDb credits now.
All right.
Look at that. Freaking Hollywood over here.
Did you do mine?
Yeah, you're in there.
Awesome.
IMDb.
Yeah, I mean, you were on... you've been on a couple of the movies,
I know.
Darren.
I
I
know.
have an IMDb thing. This
No, I
is
mean,
so
I
cool.
wasn't sure if you added the podcast. That's all.
I did.
Okay.
But you're also like production assistant.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm on IMDb. This is so neat.
And my latest documentary, A Dr. Mario Love Story, is coming together. Mm-hmm. Got a rough cut.
It's looking so good.
Very excited about
I have
this.
2 credits.
Very excited.
No,
Nash is not in the Dr. Mario.
I don't care what we're talking about. I have an IMDb thing here. This is fantastic.
Well, cheers.
Yeah.
I didn't know you would be so excited
I'm
about
excited.
IMDb credit.
I'm a high-end. I'm the shit now. This is great.
If you want to watch the movie, go to darkmave.com or go to YouTube and just Google World's Strongest Bro.
It's actually, it's...
And if you're going to be in Philadelphia in the media area...
Era?
area. Okay. We might go. So if you're going to go to this film festival...
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll probably be
Let
there.
us know. Maybe
Yeah.
we'll hang out and get some beers and watch the movie together.
Well, and I would say if you get a chance to watch it, please do, because the content in there is fantastic. We all work very hard to do what we do, and we have a good time doing it. Mm-hmm. But also, take special note of the quality of the footage in the movie itself, because Mark put that together. Most of the time, he does have his head up his ass, but...
Sometimes
He's
can
also
be that way.
Mark is a very talented producer and creator of what we do, and
Well, how many beers have you had?
I'm on number 5. So,
Oh, boy.
but it's very well put together.
Sorry, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. 5 beers for Nash to give me a compliment.
Yeah. Huge kudos. It's very well put together. I was really impressed when I saw it, and I really enjoyed it. I really did. I sent it to my whole family. I'm like, this is the a-hole that I do my podcast with.
Alicia?
I wasn't in it.
No, you weren't.
Oh, but I did show up a couple times,
Yes.
but
Yeah.
you know,
Background.
at
You were in the background. I don't think you got a credit for background.
Nope, I didn't.
It would be like Grip. You should have been like Grip or one of
I
those.
just give him the same title every time, production assistant.
Okay. Yeah, but take a look. We had a lot of fun doing it, and you're a fantastic movie maker.
Thanks, buddy. I hope you liked the new documentary. I think this one
This one
gets me one step closer to Sundance.
Oh yeah.
Now we just need to make a movie. Now we need to come up with an actual, like, what's the next documentary? I'm thinking about making a movie, and I'm like, we need to write a script. And I'm like, no. What's the next?
Well, do you really want to know?
Yeah.
Because I'm not so sure I want to do this.
Well, why?
I had this brilliant idea, and well, let me just pitch it to you.
Pitch it on the air. This is breaking news right now.
I'm going to pitch it. Lish already knows what it is. I'm going to pitch it, and you tell me what you think.
So I'm either going to let it go or I'm going to pinch it.
All right.
Woohoo!
So back in 2009,
Okay.
all the way back then, I made a short horror movie. I guess it was be more of a horror comedy-esque.
Yeah.
I think it was supposed to be just kind of in the vein of maybe like a trauma movie where it's just ridiculous. It was called Chompy,
Okay.
Attack of the Killer Fishman.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this movie basically is stupid.
It
Fishman attacks people, chases through the woods, corners them in a cabin in the woods. But before I think there was like I'm messing it all up. They find safety in a cabin in the woods, but then some guy who lives in that cabin is attempting to kill them. The Fishman saves them, and then the lead actor becomes best friends with the Fishman.
Yeah.
So
like the Shape of Water, kind of, but
yeah,
just,
but if you just listen to my description, you're already telling me right now, like, that sounds dumb.
yeah.
Do not do anything with this ever again. So the concept of the documentary, it's called, like, I have the great title. It's a great title.
Yeah.
It's called Remake. It's going to follow me trying to remake my Fishman short horror film now in 2024 and see if I can actually do a better job.
So you're gonna write, film, direct, and star.
No.
You can't film.
I'm going to have to be in
film.
it.
You have to be in
I
it.
would be. So I told Dave, I was like, you should probably direct, and I'll produce, but because I have to be in the movie, but I also have to write and direct the movie within the movie. You see how it's already getting complicated.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I'm kind of gonna just maybe kick it to the curb, but that's the idea for the next documentary.
Yeah.
Could be fun. Could be fun.
It could be.
But also, I have a friend that cosplays as a stormtrooper.
Yeah.
So I also have a concept for a documentary called I, Stormtrooper. Comma, Stormtrooper. Like, I am legend. I
kind of dig that.
and
Quite a
going
bit.
through, like, you know,
The cosplay.
why he does this.
Right.
Yeah, and
How he does this.
going to cons and prepping for
All right,
cons.
so you're telling me that's a better idea.
to have from the World's Strongest Bro, the filming of the World's Strongest Bro was a professional level documentary. It was the real deal. It was what you would pay to go see as a documentary. That's what you put together.
I hope so, because some people in Philadelphia are going to pay to see it.
I know.
That I liked it so much. I was like, this is amazing. This is next level. It's fantastic. To veer away from that.
It's okay. You can say that my concept for remake is freaking stupid.
No, it's not that. It's that I don't know enough to what you're going to do in front of the camera because I already know that you can do this amazing thing behind the camera.
True.
Oh, what you saying is I can't be in front of the camera? Bro?
That means somebody else is going to be behind the camera.
You don't understand the kind of control freak I am.
I know.
I understand.
That's why I'm a director and not talent.
No, I thought it was funny when he was like, "Yeah, Dave, you can be the director," and I was like,
He's like, yeah.
I would take that back from him in a second. He's never going to get to direct this.
I think it could be done. I think it would be.
So you think I Stormtrooper is better?
I think I like this documentary thing that you're on.
Okay.
I like it a lot.
I agree.
And
not like I said I Am Legend. No, the other Will Smith movie called I, Robot.
yeah.
So that's where I'm the title I, Stormtrooper.
Yeah, because it could follow him. There is a whole story there about going to cons, about him wanting to do this, why he wanted to do it.
But he's amazing.
It's so good.
Yeah.
And I
what he
personally
does.
know him, and I feel I feel like he's getting his family involved.
There's a whole
dynamic.
There's a whole thing there. I think that I like that because of what you showed us with World's Strongest Bro.
You know what? I think I have to agree because we were talking the other day after a couple of drinks. It's like I think my idea for remake might be stupid because I read over the scripts because I was going to take the script from 2009 and just try to do it better. And when I read it, I'm like, it's actual garbage.
Now, if it was like,
I might have been like wicked hammered when I wrote it because it doesn't make a lot of sense.
Right.
Who played Chompy in the original?
Mike.
Yeah, it was Mike.
My buddy Mike.
Yeah.
So
we did all the
I was
practical
in
effects.
it. I was one of the leads.
We made the mask, the hands.
Yeah. Now there's pictures of me doing the fence.
In my head, this was going to be badass.
Well, because I would think that the story would be more like if you were the lead actors of being in this movie, telling your story of being in this movie, of this small, garage style movie. That would be the story.
It'd be just following me and my journey.
Yes.
To do a better job.
Yeah. I like the other one better.
Okay, I'm glad we figured this out because I didn't want to wait. I didn't want to waste that money.
On a 1 to 10, I think that idea is probably in the 3 to 4. Whereas the I Am Stormtrooper or I Stormtrooper is like an 8, 9,
better.
10.
Yeah.
Dave's going to be upset, but he's not here to debate us. So.
Well, let's
tough shit, Dave.
Let's hold a vote for this situation.
Speaking of tough shit, Dave. I got an article I found that I want to read to you. Keeping this in the vein of bears.
Yep.
Because apparently they're still out there doing some shit.
Cocaine bear? Cocaine bear
style? We know about cocaine bear. We had White Claw bear, selfie bear, but now I got ass eating bear.
What?
Yeah.
Yep.
This was an article I found from February 19th of 2021.
Oh, my God.
Up in Anchorage, Alaska.
Bears eating ass.
An Alaska woman had the scare of her lifetime when using an outhouse in the back country. And she was attacked by a bear from below. As above, so below. In quotes, I got out there and sat down on the toilet and immediately something bit my butt right as I sat down. Shannon Stevens told the Associated Press on Thursday, I jumped up and screamed when it happened.
So was this an outhouse or a porta potty?
It was an outhouse.
No, it was an outhouse.
It was an outhouse.
Yeah.
I think they were like in an old cabin.
Yeah.
Probably like, old school family cabin that was passed down. So the outhouse might have been there for a bit.
It was a shit bear.
Right. But her brother, they heard screams. They ran out. Anyway, she's running around. She's holding her butt. But her one brother goes in and lifts the toilet seat up in the outhouse, and there's the bear looking back at him.
Oh, my God.
So somehow this bear got inside the outhouse. Now, the way I heard it was built, there was like some rock. Maybe the bear just moved some dirt and rocks and got in there. But I ask you, what was the bear doing? I'm going to call him Fetish Bear.
Wait. What time of year was this happening?
February.
Mm-hmm.
He was staying warm. That was his cave.
In poop?
Yeah, the poop was keeping him warm.
Oh, no.
Yeah, because if you have a septic tank, you would know that there's a little microbiome happening in the septic tank. And it's constantly feeding on itself and whatnot. There's heat in the septic tank of poop and stuff. So that bear was staying warm. That's what it was doing. And being an outhouse, outhouses are designed that you build an outhouse, you do your business, you dig a hole, you build an outhouse, and then you move the outhouse to another location and you bury the old stuff.
Are you telling me that this bear wasn't Fetish Bear?
No.
He wasn't going for golden showers?
No. He was staying warm.
Takes the fun right out of it.
He was staying warm. Poor guy.
In poop.
In poop.
Yeah. I could guarantee that he was warm.
I thought it smelled bad on the outside.
Can you imagine? Would you have gone in there and peed on him? Could he?
If I opened the lid and started to aim and I saw a bear's face,
would you pee?
No, I would pee myself. I'd be running.
But you would already be out. You'd be junk out, pointed at him.
Right. He bit her ass.
Well,
I do not want to be junk out and it takes a bite.
Right.
Well, you're not sitting on the thing unless you have
I don't know how big
style that you do.
Hey, I don't know what his reach. What if he just comes out of there?
That's true. They could have reached up through his arm.
It's a bear. He could bust right out of that thing, man.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Oh, and his claws are wicked big.
Right.
Could have reached up and gone, ah.
Right? Then I got to explain that to you.
That would be a good thing for like a Halloween ride kind of a thing. Halloween ride, and then you go to the outhouse, and then you go to the bathroom in the outhouse, and there's a freaking animatronic bear in there trying to get at your junk.
Do you actually have to go to the bathroom?
Maybe that's just a thing you walk into, like go to the bathroom, and then there's the animatronic. When you close the door, it goes, Rah! It comes out before you get your junk
I don't know
out.
about
I
that.
don't know about that.
Everybody would shit their pants and piss their pants.
Well,
That would be awesome.
I don't know.
There's got to be a safe way to do this. Disney, make it happen.
No, don't do that.
Yeah, let's sell it. We sell it and make $1 million.
Get back to making like cool Marvel movies.
There's no cool Marvel movies anymore.
That's why I said get back to it.
Yeah.
Maybe get Robert Downey Jr. back.
There's no way. Speaking of movies, have you all seen the new Godzilla?
Look at that segue, bro.
Right?
That was a good one.
Yeah. Godzilla -1.
No.
No, we haven't seen it yet.
Oh yeah.
But we're hearing good things about it.
So good. I saw it. So here in town, they were showing for 1 week only the whole movie in black and white.
Ooh.
And it was phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. The black and white does show some VFX stuff that it's not, that the color covers up a little bit.
Oh, okay.
It's very slight, but other than that, perfect movie. Fantastic. Oh my God. I absolutely love this movie. The story of the characters in the Godzilla movie, aside from Godzilla, fantastic. You know, the shame and the guilt that the guy goes through. I don't want to give you a whole lot of
no spoilers.
Yeah, you really need, if you have any inkling at all.
Godzilla, the creature effects look good.
Yes. Yeah, and it gives you a lot of information that we guessed at for so long about Godzilla, where Godzilla wasn't always this gigantic thing, but started off smaller, like T-Rex size. How Godzilla could be defeated constantly and still come back. It's all in that movie. It's so good, and the story around it is just.
I'm hearing it was also low budget.
Yeah.
Like they did this on a low budget, and people are just like blown away by it.
It's absolutely fantastic. And I saw online that people are already giving hate towards, what is it, Godzilla v Kong or X Kong or something like that.
Oh, the one that's coming up.
Yeah.
Come on, it's King Kong and Godzilla. Just relax and just let it happen.
Yeah, and they're like you're giving
judge the movie after you see it, not before it's even out.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, and they were saying something like the hate people are giving for this movie that has not come out yet, that nobody has seen, is ridiculous.
Well, that is the internet.
Yeah, and I guess Toho, the creator of the original Godzilla movie and this Godzilla movie, also Toho Studios. This is kind of, it's not remaking the origin story of Godzilla, but it fills in a lot of the gaps.
My biggest question is, why is it called -1?
Yeah.
It has to do something with the city of Tokyo, or of where Godzilla attacks and the devastation. I don't quite know that.
All right. Well, why was the movie titled Shin Godzilla called Shin? And why is there also a Shin Ultraman?
So Shin Godzilla happened, I think it happened in Tokyo. I'm not 100%. I don't remember. But that was the evolution. I don't know if these two are related. So Shin Godzilla was like a creature came out of the water and then started to slowly evolve. And then each evolution would cause destruction and mayhem. And the final evolution of this creature turned into Godzilla. So it was like a ravenous, giant, large, super lizard thing that like molted, came onto land, did some destruction, and then was like halted. It molted. It kind of evolved into something else.
Is that what Shin is
maybe
referencing like that it's evolving.
Possibly. And maybe that's why the Ultraman is. There's that Ultraman movie. It looks really good. Yes. Shin Ultraman. Oh, I'm so excited. Yeah. All right. I love it. Oh my God, it's so good. But yeah, I don't think the two are related, but I would definitely, the Godzilla stuff is fantastic. And if you're a Godzilla fan, you have to see this movie. If you're not so much a Godzilla fan, the story of everything else that is non-Godzilla is so enthralling and so good. And there's so much there. It's just heart-wrenching and heartwarming at the end. It is so good.
Okay.
That the two together are just...
I'm sold. I'm going to watch it.
Yeah.
But I still want to see more Godzilla and King Kong. I don't care what the haters are saying.
I know.
I'll check it out.
And I'm going to, as soon as, who buys DVDs anymore? But I'm going to be dying.
Ooh. See, that's the thing.
Yeah.
There's a whole, like, with the way the streaming services are, and the way they keep just upcharging everybody, and sometimes there's things you can't even get anymore.
Right. So,
there's
like,
all the,
let's say
rights.
you bought something on Amazon, but no longer can get there anymore because Amazon doesn't have anymore. So you bought this movie,
or if you cancel your subscription,
right?
There goes the stuff you bought.
Right.
Exactly.
I'm kind of like, I'm glad I have my Blu-ray and DVD collection, and I'm also thinking like that might still be the way to go.
Yeah.
Right.
If you really love a movie, go freaking buy it. Because Netflix might have it today. Maybe Hulu has it tomorrow.
Right.
You don't know how the licensing rights are going to go.
Right. And to have, for me, having the Godzilla -1 in black and white and in color.
And you can watch it any time you want to.
It is so good.
See? Bring back physical media.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it's so good.
And also, I'd be okay if like Blockbusters came back.
Oh my
or
gosh,
just like
I know.
mom and pop
There was a whole
rental
thing
stores.
of like
it was so much fun.
you would go and you would go through the movies and you would pick the
Right.
one or two or three.
Exactly. And what you picked out,
Yeah.
that was
you're
the
watching.
movies.
You're watching it.
Yeah.
Even if it sucked, you're
right.
watching it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And now you're just like, oh, this sucks after like 5 minutes.
We've
you're like,
done
I'm going
that.
to move on.
We've,
Yeah.
On Netflix, watched a few minutes. I'm like, I don't like it. Move on. I don't like it. Move on.
Yeah.
Like, that's not how it used to be. You would buy a movie, you thought, this seems good, and you would watch it.
I just watched a movie that Morgan Freeman was in. And was
Morgan Freeman?
Morgan Freeman and who was the girl who played Batgirl?
Oh, Alicia.
No. The newest one.
Oh, well, I don't know.
It was crap. And I was like, oh, Morgan Freeman, I'm so sorry.
And you were like, I'm glad I didn't buy that.
I'm just so sorry, man. This could have been really good. It has you in it. It's amazing. But it wasn't. It was
Best Morgan Freeman movie.
Shawshank.
Go.
Duh.
Okay. Lish, go.
Jim Almighty.
No. I would say Shawshank too, but
I'd say Shawshank, too.
yeah.
But what was that movie? That's a disaster movie where he was also president.
Oh, that was
You love
Deep
disaster
Impact?
movies.
Deep
Was
Impact?
it Deep Impact? Yes.
Yeah.
Because he's friggin' president.
You know what? I didn't like that movie as much because it didn't do the whole it wasn't focused on the disaster. It was more or less the
relationship of the people dealing with it.
exactly.
Yeah.
And I don't know why, but it also came out at the same time as Armageddon.
'Cause you're
and
like, I don't care about the people that are going to die.
No.
I just want the disaster.
It came out at the same time as Armageddon, and I freaking love Armageddon.
Which is
so.
like, why would two movies at the same? I think one of the studios like, I guess they were probably trying to
so I
beat each
didn't
other
hate
to
it.
the finish line.
Right.
I didn't hate it. I'm just saying, like, I prefer Armageddon because it's just stupid.
Oh no, it's a fun stupid movie.
I feel like Deep Impact is more emotional and deeper.
Freeman.
Yeah.
We just watched a show called The Old Man on FX with Jeff Bridges and the guy from Third Rock from the Sun and he's bald who's in Harry and the Hendersons.
Oh yeah,
John Lithgow.
Yep.
Fantastic series. It was like 6 episodes. Fantastic. I highly recommend it. Those two guys are masters at what they do. That is really, really appreciated. And Jeff Bridges was like a retired master assassin. Master assassin. Very good. Very, very good.
Speaking of master assassins.
Oh, okay. Yeah, nice.
Imagine being trapped on a plane.
Snakes on a plane?
No, this would be gas on a plane.
I have that every time I fly.
Well, in this case, this dude excessively farting passenger forces American airline flight to turn around.
What?
Yeah.
This
How could
guy
you even do that? I didn't know that was an option.
Well, I can only assume this guy was hammered.
Yeah.
Why did you just
But
go to
he
the
was
bathroom?
farting. I don't know what was wrong with him. Sometimes when you're hammered on an airplane,
Right. Well, I think in the article it was saying that he was being ridiculous even before they got on the plane. So I'm pretty sure he was drunk.
A majority of the passengers that had boarded said the man reportedly exclaimed, "You thought that was rude? Well, how about this smell?" And then pass gas. So the guy was already being a drunken a-hole. Mm-hmm. But apparently the smell throughout the cabin was so bad.
Oh, no.
That's awesome.
And he was farting on purpose.
Yeah.
That's dangerous.
I know, right?
That's dangerous.
My question to you all is like, every time I turn around, I can find a YouTube video where somebody's acting a fool on an airplane.
I know.
They either got to land it early, or they can't leave. They got to escort this person. What is happening on airline flights
I don't know.
where people are just batshit crazy?
Well, I've seen people.
I've been on an airplane where people definitely pass gas, but no one's owning up to it. This guy was
Right.
being a complete upfront jerk about it.
Yeah.
Well, and I've seen situations where people get on a plane or try to get on the plane and they're too drunk to fly because of the danger it poses of being drunk on ground level and then getting into an airplane and going up could kill you.
Yeah.
No, really.
Yeah, it's bad.
And I guess some people
Cause
fear of
pressure.
flying,
Yeah.
so they get to the terminal bar,
Yeah.
crush a few things that's going to ease
and
the
they're like,
tension, but
I'm
then
on
they
a-
get too hammered.
Yeah, they're like, I'm on a flight
Right.
for 6 hours. Who cares? I'm going to pass out. I'm going to wake up sober.
I mean, I know, like, when I am flying, I'm absolutely anxious. I hate it. And I haven't flown since Aaron got married.
Yeah.
So it's been a long
Flying
time.
to Tennessee
Yeah.
Okay,
from Harrisburg.
But
That wasn't bad.
that's a nice
But
airplane.
I feel like it's different now. I feel like there's always some crazy shit going on airplanes.
Yeah.
It's because
People have lost their damn minds.
No. You're off base on that one. It's because there are people who are from Florida who have migrated to everywhere else in the world.
don't blame it
So
all on
you're blaming
Florida.
Floridians. To any of our listeners from Florida.
I know,
Is he
I'm
right?
sorry.
Is he wrong? I don't know.
There's a lot of crazy stuff happens in Florida.
It is kind of keeping me from wanting to fly anywhere, though.
I know.
It just seems crazy.
Yeah.
I know that people could tell me, Mark, it's like 1 in 100 times where there's a passenger that's unruly and they got to land early and remove this person. Like, chances are you'll never have to experience this. But every time I get on YouTube, I probably should stop. That's the thing with YouTube. If I watch one
Oh, you get
video
punched.
about
Yeah.
an unruly
You get 'em.
passenger, I
Yeah.
get them all. So
Yeah.
it's making me think that everybody is a jackass on an airplane.
Yeah. So if you're flying anywhere, just remember, if you can't find the jackass,
Uh-oh.
But also, you know what? If you going back to the beginning of that article, when you said, or maybe you said, Lish, just go to the bathroom. You
go to the
don't
bathroom.
need to keep cracking them off in a cabin with recirculated air.
Just go
Nobody
to the
needs to
bathroom.
smell. And so don't be an asshole.
right. Just don't be a jerk. Yeah.
Yeah, we all want to get to the same destination.
Right.
So if you screw it up because you're being an asshole, and don't get wicked hammered.
Yeah. There's no need for
Wait,
that.
and now you know. I don't know. One of these days I'm going to fly again. But I haven't flown. I haven't been on a plane for a while.
Yeah. It's been it's been 13 years.
But I got to tell you,
Wow.
traveling by car is also scary as shit.
I know.
'Cause everybody's on their phone.
That's right.
You got to pay attention because people are swerving into your lane. It is like, man, it is like a puckering situation the whole ride.
The trick with getting on a plane, you just don't eat anything in that morning. That's all you got to do. Don't eat anything.
That's your trick.
Don't eat or drink anything. If anything, you have like a bagel. Just a dry bagel.
I can't pee on an airplane.
Do that-
Oh, see.
I don't know if it's the air pressure or anytime I've tried to use the restroom in an airplane, like with the turbulence or air pressure, I struggle to like get her going. Well, hey,
I struggle to keep the aim. I don't
that's
wanna,
because of turbulence. I also don't want to feel like that's in the back of my mind. Like I don't want to be missing the target because of turbulence.
Well, and see, I have the issue too of just barely being able to fit in those restrooms.
Ah, yeah, so that's a big problem.
Yeah. So that's a real issue. But if you just have like a dry bagel, then you've had some sustenance in your body. You don't need to go to the bathroom. You don't need to pee. You don't need to poop. You don't need anything. You just get off and you're starving. Mm-hmm. But that's fine. You just do that in your destination.
Actually, that's good advice.
See?
I like that.
That way you don't have to worry about it because, God, if I have like an Egg McMuffin with cheese or something like that, oh my gosh, I'm the guy on the plane polluting everybody's air.
So what do we learn today? Documentaries are fun. Go watch mine.
Yeah.
Darkmave.com.
Maybe
always lift the outhouse seat first and take a look before sitting down in case there's a bear. Okay?
Yeah.
And don't drink, eat, or anything before you get on a plane, and you'll be fine.
And go watch Godzilla.
Yeah.
You will be happy when you do.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, if that wasn't weird enough for you, because if it's not weird,
it's not worth listening to the podcast. No, it's not worth checking out. But that's a different podcast.
And to break the fourth wall, Nash had to fill in for Lish because she went to the bathroom in the middle of the freaking episode. She's back. Hold on. We'll do it again for everybody.
But this is not that podcast. It's a different podcast.
Okay.
Podcast.
Different podcast, but it still works. Yeah. That's a Tipsy Cryptid.
the Titty Cryptid?
The Tipsy Cryptid. If it's not weird,
it's not worth checking out.
Peace out.